Hello and welcome to a Sky Gameweek 28 preview. So last weekend I think there was a few transfers people made. One of them I saw was Rafinha to Coutinho. Seems quite a solid move. Not overly convinced by Villa myself, even though they have definitely improved since Gerrard's taken over. But this one's quite surprising, I think. 11,000 managers so far have taken out Conor Gallagher. I know he misses a game against Chelsea, but I would not feel comfortable not owning him. He's just capable of a massive haul at any time. He's proven it so far this season, even against the big teams. So just a quick look here at the player bonus table. These are just the last two games from overhaul. Ruben Diaz right up there with passing bonus, as you'd expect. Interestingly enough though, Joel Matip comes in second place with those passing tiers. I actually half thought about him during the overhaul because he's such a cheap and decent Liverpool option, but I thought there's always a chance that Konate would come in to fill in. There's always that risk with Matip, but he's been pretty solid really whenever he plays. Guaranteed passing bonus. I mean, he's level up there with Van Dijk and he's 8.4 million. This is all courtesy of FF stuff, but this fixture grid is really good because you can pick out 4 for 2 opportunities, 3 for 1s, and so on. And as you can see there, Wolves highlighted in pink have a good few games over most other teams, so it's thinking about how to get a Wolves player in your team without sort of destroying your team. I'm still trying to figure out how to get a Wolves player in. It could be for Webster, but then again it seems a bit criminal taking him out since he did so well last weekend. I'm not so keen on owning Webster either when Dunk's out. So he'll miss the game against Burnley, and then he's got Aston Villa, Newcastle, and then you'll want to be moving on your Brighton players anyway because of that tough fixture run. I think what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to see how Webster gets on against Burnley and then make a decision on Sunday. It'll be interesting to see whether the passing tiers will be there. The thing is, with Kilman, it's either going to be a 2-pointer or a 7-pointer most likely. I think the Kilman move would be quite beneficial though for my team overall because one thing, it enables more budget, and the second thing is it covers a few captaincies as well. If you were looking at this Arsenal game alone without any other factors, then you probably would go for Ramsdale or Gabriel. It's just that Kilman serves a few more purposes. So the Pep Roulette hit me pretty hard this time. No Laporte, Cancelo or Kevin De Bruyne. I was quite surprised really because it's been the most settled Manchester City side that we've seen for quite some time really. I was expecting 1 or 2 changes but not that many. But of course this could be more of a regular thing now the further Man City get through the Champions League. So I actually made a change from Laporte to Van Dijk on Sunday. I actually missed having him. It was basically down to that. Plus, Liverpool are less likely to be rotated. And Van Dijk, he's always on the passing tiers nearly. I mean, especially lately, he's been getting them. It might seem a bit mad at the moment, seeming as Laporte's so highly owned, but I wanted to take advantage of the Liverpool 3 for 1 opportunity over Man City as well to try and get a few points hopefully. I'm hoping about 30 at least from those few games. So Tuesday came along and not owning Ronaldo actually did hurt this time. I've got away with it so far the last 2 games without owning him. I think I only went down about 200 places, but overall rank is a bit irrelevant really because I've got a nice lead in my mini league. Prizes are won for that and not finishing, I don't know, in the top 1k. Thing is, especially in the first half, that night Brighton were doing so well. They were passing it around. I think Webster was on about 52 passes or something, and they had all the time in the world, Brighton players. Man United looked quite lethargic. It was only just a moment of madness from, I think it was Dunk, wasn't it? And then he got sent off. But Brighton looked pretty good up until that point. It was just one moment of madness that changed the game. Still, Leeds could be interesting over Man United. So there's been word around that Ronaldo might not start against Leeds, or his minutes might be managed, especially with the electrifying pace that Leeds play at as well. It seems the ideal match more suited for Rashford or Sancho to play up top, maybe, even though I don't think Ralph has attempted that yet. But it'll be interesting to see, and if Ronaldo just bangs in a few more against Leeds, then that's going to be a red arrow, that's for sure. So overall, pretty happy with my team. If I could do anything differently from the overhaul, even though it was not long ago, but I'd probably start with 2 strikers. I feel this formation is a bit of a trap, but originally I had De Bruyne planned for someone like Harry Kane, but that opinion has changed within 2 weeks. I don't know who to get now. I don't know whether Harry Kane is worthy of that second striker slot. It could go down to Broja in the end. That was the whole purpose of having Kevin De Bruyne in, and I'm stuck with him, but I'm stuck with him in a good way at the moment. Happy with Ward-Prowse. Rafinha, he could be doing a bit better. Bowen is absolutely smashing it. Possibly a candidate for Saturday's captain as well, if you want to play it safe. I think my overall moves are going to be Webster to Kilman, and then decide on that striker slot a bit later. I'd like to get out of this formation though. So just having a look at captains for this week. So the obvious one is Salah against Norwich. If you don't captain him, you're probably taking quite a big risk. He seems the obvious choice anyway for that day. You could do maybe Cancelo. I would expect them to get passing tier against Spurs. Spurs haven't been playing that well at all lately, so I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe even a clean sheet. And Sunday, with the way Leeds are playing lately, I am fearing this game a bit, as I don't own Ronaldo. But I don't know, I'm sure it'll be alright. But yeah, people will probably be on Ronaldo. Or making a Wolves or Leicester move. Probably more a Wolves move than anything though. On Wednesday the 23rd, Liverpool against Leeds. Again, the captaincy goes to Salah. I think that's quite an easy one for that day. And then Thursday, for me anyway, that will be probably Kilman if I do end up owning him. So that's about it for this Game Week video. If you do enjoy the video, please do give a like and subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. Good luck to everyone. Let's hope we get a good amount of points, and I'll see you again soon.